lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Islanders kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Oh, did you hear? Trying to shake loose. What a save on the play! Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Slides it diagonally to Romanov. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Takes the feed, but under pressure. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Here they come on the attack. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Lee's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Takes the puck. There's a shot. Blocked in front. Quick pass across to Pulla. The Senators have it now. Into the corner, he takes the pass. And that pass goes off a stick. Through center along the wing. On the attack along the boards. Takes the pass. And he gets in front of that. Now a quick pass to Mayfield. Picks off the pass. Gains the zone from the right side. Shabbat's got it along the wing. And he maintains possession of the puck here. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. New York's got it in their own zone. Loses the coverage there. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Here's a short pass to Cousins. Sidesteps the check. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. More than half the period left to play. Still looking for our first goal. Cizikas wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Dobson's got it through center. With possession along the wall. Back at the point, they set it up. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Passes over to Giroux. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Here's a pass in front. And that's stopped. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. New York's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop by Ullmark.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Past the halfway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw.
Line change, hurry!
And he comes up with it. Romanov's taking it from his own end. The Islanders take it along the wall. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Way off target. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. New York's got a hold of the puck. Fashing's going to play it against the half wall. The Islanders will take it behind the net. Knocked away. And that's a great read to pick off the pass. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it to Cadet. Driving right to the front. And now it's grabbed by Highmore. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. And he slides it quickly to Mayfield. Good defensive effort to poke it away. New York's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Along the half wall with the puck. He's him up, and that's broken up. Into the offensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that slides right out to center ice. And he heads outside the comfort zone now to go play the puck in his own end. Quick pass to Batherson. The Senators played along the wing. Drives to the paint. Oh, pokes it away. Gutsy move, but it pays off. Here's a chance! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
New York's definitely outplayed their opponent in the opening frame, James. They battled, they worked, they're very aggressive on the puck, and they managed it. They own the possession time, but they need to execute. This is a scoreless game. They got to put it by the goaltender if they want to win.
Picked off. Moves it over to Lee. Great read, comes up with it. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Senators are going to be penalized for a boarding call here. Man advantage here in his set.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Pashos won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Denies him on a slapper. Scores! They convert on the power play and get it done.
When you're on the power play, to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move the numbers. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert.
Slips by the check. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's short-handed, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Taken by Sanderson. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Moves it quickly over to Romanov. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. And it's a quick pass to Sanderson. Intercepted the pass. Ottawa's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Denies the shooter on that play. Quick stop by Sorokin. The Senators will play it from the corner. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Still keeps a hold of it. Lays the body. And now he tries to get it across to Pajot. With the stop. Grabs the puck in the slot. Oh, there's one more.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
The Senators going to work on offense. And that's poked away by Dobson. Ottawa's got the puck. Feeds it on over to Jensen. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. The Senators take it across the line.
Takes up, come on.
Slides it across. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Romanov.
The Islanders are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Grabbed along the boards by Kachuk. Drills them. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Martin. Look at this attack. Smothering here, and the fans are loving it. Carries it. Moves it along the glass. Oh, there's a hit. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chopping at them. Now they've got their ability on their ability to change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
It's the midway mark in this period. The Islanders have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. New York's through center and now in the offense.
time here, but they're doing something with it, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Shakes off the coverage. He got all of that one. Scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now.
Here's the change.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Tosses it to Engvall. From the neutral zone now. New York's looking to break out. Here they come on the attack. Feeds it across. Picked off by Clement. And he's ridden off the puck. Carries it in. Scooped up along the wall by Engvall. Big time stop. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. And that's intercepted by Perron. Chase in front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Uses the force on that hit. The Islanders looking against the half wall. Let's get the call.
Well, you got to toe the line. You can play with an edge, but you certainly can't play frustrated and take penalties consistently. That's the second of the period. But sometimes a simple set on a power play is the most effective, James. We saw it earlier. When you've got shooters, players that can just whip a bomb from the point, you want to make sure you got them set up and teed up along the blue line, but it doesn't work unless you get net front presence. You got to get eyes in front of the tender.
Receives the pass. New York's got the puck. Great poke by Gray. Solid check to slow him down. Across the line along the left wall. Too much congestion in front. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Quick pass to Gray. From behind the net. Misfire, that's wide.
Well, they got the look that they wanted. He wanted that one-timer badly, James. Unfortunately, it wasn't in his wheelhouse. Looks like he got squeezed, and he sent it wide.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. The Islanders win the draw. And he passes it up ahead to Lee. The Senators kill off the penalty. Got to give their short-handed unit a lot of credit.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. And drop the puck here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Ottawa's not going to be able to get back in this game if they sit on the perimeter and they continue to chase the game, James. They've got to be urgent on it. They've got to hound pucks, and then they've got to get going north. But when they do, they have to have an attack mentality. They've been sitting back all game. They've been flat, and they're lucky. They're fortunate that they're still in this game.
All alone! Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Horvat's got a hold of the puck behind the net. He got all of that one. The Senators have the puck now. The Islanders take possession in the defensive end. Dishes it off. Puck picked up by Batherson. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. And now he moves it quickly to Romanov. And he slides it quickly to Pajot. New York's got it along the wall. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Looks to set up at the point now. The Senators cross the line and gain the zone. The Islanders look to start the transition game. Passes on over to Cizikas. New York's got it along the wall. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. New York's got it in their own zone.
The Islanders are leading in this game, and their fourth line has had a performance tonight, James. They're not just grinding it out. They're eating up some valuable minutes, giving their top lines an opportunity to rest. But more importantly, they're contributing offensively.
To his teammate! And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And he takes the feed. Now a quick pass to Mayfield. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. He's got a step. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! The Senators find exactly what they were looking for. A goal here late in the third.
And this is why your big players, your star players, get paid the big bucks to deliver at the end of the game. And this is going to be a nail-biter, James, as you can feel the energy on both sides.
Fires it! Scores! And there's the counterpunch we were looking for, Cheryl, as they answer back.
Well, they answer back and they take the wind or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board and get the momentum shift back in their favor.
New York's been the better team tonight, Cheryl. Look at this. They've got the extra goal now here late in this third.
Yeah, and that's a huge goal, James, right? It gives you the extra cushion. It's kind of an insurance marker. You know they're going to try and pull their tender late in the third. So now you got a little more breathing room in this one.
Horvat's got it against the boards. Moves with the puck at the corner. And he hangs on to the puck. Oh, stop right there. Intercepted. Another stop by the goaltender.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Doxy.
New York's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Taken along the wall by Duclair. And he slides it quickly to Pajot. And there's the whistle icing the call. Here in the later stages of this period, the Islanders have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Pajot's won the faceoff.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
There's a stop with the blocker by Sorokin. Picked up along the boards by Cousins. The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Palmieri's got it against the boards. Picked up along the wall by Duclair. Puck scooped up by Pelech. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back, here they come.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Avoids the poke check. The Islanders will play it against the boards. And that goes off a player in front. New York's going to play it along the blue line. Hammers the shot. Oh, what a stop. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. Laying the body. Getting a little physical there with that collision. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Cheryl, how do you describe this team here tonight?
Well, when you're getting a lot of shots on net, it means you're getting in the offensive zone, and sometimes any shot is a good shot when you're picking up the rebound.
Hi, everybody. We're in Long Island. So much great hockey history here. Potvin, Bossy, Trottier, Smith, and it is buzzing in here tonight. Just moments away from puck drop. Both teams seem ready to go. The Islanders will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Shakes himself free. Oh, that's a huge stop by Luukkonen. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Islanders cross the blue line and are on the attack. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. The Islanders played along the boards. He's got a little jump. He's in. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Too many bodies in the way. Quick feed to Samuelson. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Barzal. Into the offensive end now. Puck grabbed by Pulock. New York's got it behind the net. Here's a one-timer. Way too much congestion blocks that. Here's a short pass to Dahlin. Intercepted in the offensive end by Pulock. Moves the puck along the half wall. Tries to the crease. Comes up with a glove save.
That's an unbelievable save.
It's a 3-on-1. Dishes it off. Makes the save. Hard out of that, still out. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. The Islanders have it behind the net. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Pajot's got it in the offensive zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Poked away at center by Byram. Skates to the crease. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Looking to set up offensively. Pokes it away in his own end. Looks to get the puck over to Clifton. And it's a quick pass to Zucker. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Avoids the defender. Centering pass. Misses. Grabbed along the boards by Zucker. Here he is in front. Scores! Buffalo's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
The Islanders carried along the wall. And now he moves it quickly to Thompson. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Kaboom! Oh, what a hit on the ice. Scores!
Couple goals in a minute 50, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels.
Pajot's won the draw at center. Oh, look at this. New York's got the puck along the wall. Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. He scores! Oh, that was gorgeous. The Sabres have a big lead already here as we near the end of period number 1. They have certainly come to shine tonight. Tries to get it to Benson. There's a burst of energy for the team with that hit.
A much-needed hit as well. You got to physically engage and find something to get you going.
Oh, can't get it to go.
And it's a good scoring chance. It's a quick
Stop! So they needed something, and I thought it was something, Cheryl.
that certainly it was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they got to get closer than within 2 if they're going to find a way back in this game.
And now it's grabbed by Clifton. Across the line, down the left wall. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Let's see what the official says here. Clifton's been nabbed for tripping. Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here. Hornets won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And there's the save on the the feed. McLeod's got it into offensive territory. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Picked off by McLeod. Unable to reach that one.
The second unit's going to come out on the power play, and there's still some time left on the clock to be able to capitalize here. They might want to keep it a little bit simpler and just try and direct traffic to the net.
And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Centering feed! And that doesn't connect.
Clifton's almost out of the box.
Poked away. The Islanders run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Buffalo's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Dobson's got the puck. Darlene's got it in the defensive end. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Passes it over. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Sorokin.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Blast from the point. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. And he slides it quickly to Tuck. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Takes a shot and sends it off course. Keeps a hold of it on the play. New York's on the attack. Huge steal in his own end. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Shuts it down. What a stop. Buffalo's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period.
50-50.
New York's got possession here in their own end. With some open space at center. Handles the puck at the point. And that's blocked in traffic. Takes the feed from the wing. Up along the wing. Great pressure with the stick. Coughs up possession of the puck. Duclair's stick handling in his own zone. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. The Islanders play the puck from the back of the net. Oh, what a slick stop by Luukkonen. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Puck moved over to Clifton. And he'll retreat inside his own end. Now a quick pass to Greenway. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Cizikas. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
The Islanders will start off on the attack after winning the draw. New York's got the puck against the half wall. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Grabs the puck at center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's intercepted by Darlene. Here's a blast. Stones him on the one-timer. Horvat's got the puck in his own zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Sends it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Fires it. Great stop by Luukkonen. Grabs the puck in the corner. And that shot gets caught in traffic. And look at this. They've turned this offensive end into a pressure cooker. Oh, and that's intercepted. And the officials waving off icing here. What a steal in his own end. The Islanders have it now. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. New York's got the puck against the boards. Here's a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Picked off in the offensive end. The Islanders slide the puck near the point. Oh, what a save on the clapper. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Late goings of this period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. New York's won the faceoff. Moves around along the half wall. Hammers a shot. Scores! And daggers from the goaltender as that goes off someone in front. The Islanders will look to build on some momentum here before the period closes out after that goal.
They need to continue that momentum as it nears the end of the second, and they want to carry that energy into the intermission. Real important that they can have an opportunity to collect themselves and come out strong in the third.
Tiptoes around the post check. Luukkonen's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Martin's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
How did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
Kulak's lugging the puck. Steps across the blue line. On the attack along the boards. That knocks him off the puck. Moves it to Martin. Big card one-timer stop. Scooped up along the wall by Fasching. Turned away on the run around. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. And the clock is ticking here on period number 3. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
New York's been holding on to the puck at time. They've been doing a real good job of protecting and shielding the puck, but it just hasn't translated into generation of offense. They got to continue to work on that through the third period. They are trailing, but it's right on them. You can feel it's on their stick, James. It's just a matter of getting another one.
Quick pass to Pellet. And that's stopped by Luukkonen. Slides the pass over to Benson. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Dobson. The Islanders will play it against the wall. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. There's the whistle. We'll get a reset after the net was knocked off. Lots of time left in this period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Moves it quickly over to Power. Regroups with the puck back inside the D zone. Taken by McLeod. They've got some momentum here. Lead pass ahead. Here he is with the backhander. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty. Buffalo's taken a 2-goal lead now to start period number 3.
Well, it looks like the leadership group had something to say between periods because they have another gear here. They've come out with a sense of urgency and created a ton of energy.
Takes it into the slot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one.
Zucker has made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
And that's knocked away by Pulock. And he takes the dish. Quick feed to Romanov. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check.
James up, come on.
Quick shot. Big time stop. He looks deep to Zucker. In all alone on the breakaway. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Hammers the shot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. New York's gained the line and into the zone. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. And that's a great defensive heads-up, trying to gain a step. He's in the clear. Here's a short pass to Quinn.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
New York's got the puck in the corner. And the puck's knocked loose. Quick snap! Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
What a save. I mean, how quick.
And again a step. All alone. Great back check on the play. To the front. How did he stop that one?
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Lee's got it along the wing. Unloads it! Oh, what a save by Luukkonen! The Islanders going to work on offense. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Shuts him down. And that doesn't reach the net. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Coming to the slot. And he opts to wait for more support. No room for that one to get through. Puck goes up. Play, we got a face-off coming up. We got a timeout on the ice, allowing both teams to catch their breath here and regroup. The Islanders have definitely gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period.
Popcorn.
New York's got it in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Lee. New York's on the attack. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Moves it to Quinn. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Grabs the puck. Quick pass to McLeod. Sneaks by the poke check. Moves into the slot. Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Sheriff.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Back to the point it goes. He's off the one-timer. Dismiss that chance. Moves it quickly over to Declare. Oh, what a hit check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Well, this thing started with a whole lot of bangs, and then it kind of just turned into a chess match here.
Yeah, it really dried up in terms of the offense the last 40 minutes. And
look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Senators take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Takes the feed. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. Moves it on over to Samuelson. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. The Senators move to the offensive zone. Right in the low slot. And that goes off course off a body. Ottawa's ready to go on the attack. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Snagged with the glove by Luukkonen. And the extended stick ends that one. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. Can they take advantage after winning that draw?
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group to just ice the puck leads to an opportunity.
Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Tries to feed it over to Dahlin. Handles the puck. What a great read breaking up the pass. Cousins takes the puck. Here we go. Odd man rush here. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Handles the pass. Angles it over to Dahlin. Can't get a hold of that pass. Samuelson swooping in on the attack. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Cousins setting up against the wall. On the backhand. Oh, what a stick save. And it's a quick pass to Peterka. The Sabres take it along the wall. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Here's a short pass to Byram. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Past the halfway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. The Senators take control of the faceoff. Sends a pass over.
Peterka has been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down.
Terrible luck for the defender as it goes off his skate and in. The Senators are up by one after that strike here in the second half of this first period.
Well, they're in good shape here right now, James, because they've started it strong, they've competed for every puck, and now they find themselves with the lead. Now it's about holding it, being consistent, and finding a way to reach for more.
And he loses control of the puck. The Sabres play it along the wing. Moves it to Power. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Feeds it over. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Oh, they do it again.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
They're going to keep things moving here. Clifton's moving the puck through his own zone. Nice pass back. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Turns that one away. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Here in the late goings of the period, Ottawa's up 1-0. The Senators win the defensive zone faceoff. Chabot's taking it from his own end. Takes the feed. Puck picked up by Zetterlund. Quick pass to Jensen. Loses the coverage there. Moves it quickly over to Chabot. And that goes off a body. Sends the pass over. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Takes the puck along the boards. Oh, and he shaped that one.
The 1G he was looking for, but it sounds real hard and heavy along the glass, James, but not on net.
42 seconds to go. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to cook. Oh, and there's the end of the period, stopping the onslaught in the offensive end. One period down. Still 2 more to go. Lots of action ahead here tonight. Stay with us. And we are underway here in the second period. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Buffalo's start was lackluster, James, and their coaches will not be impressed. I mean, they didn't manage the puck at the blue lines. They turned it over a lot. They're going to have to find a way to have quick, close support and try and create some kind of momentum heading into the second.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Senators lead it 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Ottawa's ready to go on the attack. The Senators will take it behind the net. Turns him away. Along the half wall with the puck. Slides it across. Quick feed to Giroux. And he takes the pass. Dishes it off. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Senators win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Ottawa's got it from behind the net. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Senators carrying it along the blue line. Slides the puck over. Ottawa's got it near the point. Here's a short pass to Sanderson. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Looks to pass it to Power. Moves it to Paterka. Circles back to center ice. Buffalo's looking to break out. Looking for space inside the D zone. Sends it over to Zucker. And that's picked off in the defensive end.
Ottawa's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
The Sabres have it from their own end. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Still lots of time left in the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And they win the draw here in their own end. And that pass is intercepted. Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Pass back to the point. Can't get it to go. With possession along the wall. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. And that's deflected. Gets the puck over to Batherson. Benson's looking to break out from behind his own net. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Buffalo's got it along the wall. The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And that's off a stick. Takes the puck at the point. The Senators will play from the corner. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Senators looking against the half wall. Hammers the shot. They score! And that's back-to-back strikes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it's certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Sabres win the draw here in the neutral zone. Too high. Puck across to Gregg. Drives to the paint. Great save by Luukkonen.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Passes it over. Makes the save. Greenway's going to play it against the half wall. One-time shot. Denies him with the save. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Tying seconds and he makes the save. And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And this one's underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Buffalo's not going to be able to get back in this game if they sit on the perimeter and they continue to chase the game, James. They've got to be urgent on it. They've got to hound pucks, and then they got to get going north. But when they do, they have to have an attack mentality. They've been sitting back all game. They've been flat, and they're lucky. They're fortunate that they're still in this game.
The Sabres get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Ottawa's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Makes a move in front. Makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Jabs the puck away.
Shabbat's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Made the stop on the play. And that caroms off a body in the lane. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. The Sabres take over on possession. Norris has got it along the wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. McLeod's ready for the draw on this man advantage.
Sanderson's almost back on the ice.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead. The Sabres fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
That's a great job by the PK unit, James, protecting the lead late in the game, finding a way to get it done, and that's exactly what they needed to do. Just keep it simple and stick with the lead.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
Picked up along the wall by Tkachuk. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And there's another stop.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Pull just crossed the line and gained the zone. Feeds it over. Olmark's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Still lots of time left here in this frame, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Buffalo's got it, and they're on the attack. Puck scooped up by Sanderson. Gains the zone along the right wall. Puck grabbed by Darlene. Takes the pass. Darlene's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Grabbed along the boards by Thompson. Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Oh, great move to sidestep the chip. A little Stars make it 3 in a row. Coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They get their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Ottawa's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. The The Senators take the puck through the neutral zone. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Stones him on the play. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Rocks him. Moves the puck. Glove save.
Allmark's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Receives the pass. Ottawa's got possession here in the neutral zone. Just a great defensive read there. Clifton's got it against the boards. And that's intercepted by Batherson. Slides it back to the blue line. Takes off the coverage. He says, let's get physical on that play. He might have a step here. He's clear. Slides it across. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Cuts into the paint. Denies him.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Sends it over to Peterka. Sends it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play! Buffalo's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Clemens lugging the puck. Ottawa's in on the offensive attack now. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Quick pass to Samuelson. Moves the puck to Walensky. Slides it across. Huge steal in his own end. Clemens moving it ahead. And the crowd's on their feet saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. And he takes the feed. Oh, look at this. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Cheryl, they certainly had to do the work in the offensive zone to get the win tonight.
Yeah, they had to earn every goal, didn't they, James? They kept peppering the goaltender, and at some point you thought, is this ever going to go in? But they stuck with the game plan, and they eventually got it by.
Always great being back here in the nation's capital here in Ottawa. Took a skate on the Rideau Canal, and now we're ready for Sens hockey tonight. Centers glide into position for the opening draw. The Senators are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Ottawa's got the puck against the boards. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Moves it quickly over to Sanderson. And he takes the feed. From the point, looks to make something happen. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, what a collision, and you knew it was only a matter of time before he stepped up with that.
Well, that's the way he physically engages, James. It's also the way that the temperature and the landscape of the game changes when he throws huge hits like that.
Now he slides it up to Pellick. Moves it around along the half wall. From one end of the blue line to the other. Takes the feed at the back end. And that's off target as it hits a body. Taken by Dobson. The Islanders have it now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes control of the puck. Hard hit frees up the puck. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. And he keeps possession. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Shabbat. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Stop that one. From the place 99 made famous. What a steal in his own end. Duclair's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. From center they get into the attacking area. And now it's grabbed by Jensen. Stones him in front.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
And he takes the dish. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Engvall's got it in the defensive end. Scoops up the puck now. New York's through center and now in the offensive end. Fires it on net. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Tries to get it over to Clevin.
Sorry, James. Didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
And a great save. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. The Islanders will play from the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Dobson stick handling in his own zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Dishes it off. And that's a smart heads-up play by Clevin. New York's got it in the neutral zone. Slides it over to Horvat. Quick feed to Fasching. New York's got the puck against the boards. Passes it over. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Enters the offensive zone from the left. And that's just out of reach. Takes the feed. Oh, there's a hit.
That's a great hit, James. He's got his head down.
Straight Batherson. Lights the lamp. And a nice one at that. The Senators finally get the game's first goal here in the late goings of this frame. What are they doing right here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're being aggressive, James. I mean, they've got that attack mentality. They're not sitting back, and now that they put one in, it's about staying the course. They'll need to get to this intermission and talk about continuing to push towards that end goal.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. The Islanders gain possession. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Tosses it on to Pulock. Sends it over. Ottawa's got the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Pulock. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Ottawa's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number 2 is underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Ottawa's playing real well, and they need to continue to push the pace and continue on from that first period where they established a 1-goal lead and they had majority of shots on net.
The Senators played along the boards. Handles the puck. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. The Islanders carried along the wall. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Tees it up from the blue line. He was locked in there. Intercepted in the offensive end by Barzal. The Senators will play it in their own end. Here's a chance. What a stop at the paddle by Omar. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
Oh, you know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltender, so you want to keep them hemmed in.
Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Dropped them in the open ice. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. Handles the pass. And he takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Olmark. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Scoops up the puck here. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. New York's got the puck in their own end. It's an open space at center. Engvall's got the puck. Handles it along the blue line. Sends a pass over. Stones him with the blocker. Takes the stretch pass here in the open ice. Hamonic's got it in the offensive zone. Feeds it over. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. With the blast. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. And now he moves it quickly to Craig. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center.
Engvall's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
The one-timer! Oh, what a save! Slides the puck to Amadio. Takes the feed. Highmore's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by 1. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Horvats won the draw here in the defensive zone. Pellick's got the puck in his own zone. Dishes it to Pasho. Here's a chance. Big time stop by Olmark.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Moves it to the offensive zone. And he dodges the poke check there. And that one's turned aside. New York's got a hold of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Pasho. Denied by the goaltender. Finds some space in the corner. Takes the feed at the point. Scrum ensues along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Peugeot. Here's a short pass to Pullock. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. The Senators get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength. Pullock's feeling that, and someone's going to the box. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're shorthanded, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
Well, they earned this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Olmark's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Gaudette's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Pajot's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Hammers a shot! Denies him with the save! Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. New York's ready to go on the attack. Moves the puck along the half wall. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Slides the puck across to Amadio. Play rolls on. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Per onside, still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. New York's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Puck picked up by Horvath. Denies him on the one-timer. Jensen's moving the puck through his own zone. Sends the pass over.
Greg's penalty is almost expired.
Solid short-handed performance there as both teams are now back to even strength.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum, and the first stop is putting it in the back of the net, and now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. The Islanders have had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things? Scores! And they're on the board here late.
Finally, late in the game, they're able to convert on some opportunities. Listen, if you're around the net long enough, you will finally get one.
Horvath's won the draw at center. New York's on the attack. Slides it across. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And that's intercepted by Horvath. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. My goodness, what a save by Olmark. And that pass attempt is deflected. Loses his balance on the play. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Cousins takes possession after that center ice face-off. Picked up along the boards by Perron. The Islanders have it against the wall. Puck scooped up by Barzell. New York's looking to break out. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! Redirected off a stick. Big time stop there. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Romanov. Here's a shot! Denies him on the play.
Olmark's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
And that's poked away by Palmieri. Olmark's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here, just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, New York's got a 1-goal lead. Ottawa's won the defensive zone draw. Centerman's got it through center. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. New York's got the puck along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Senators get a hold of it. Skates to the crease. Oh, what a save on the play.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Islanders have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third. New York's got the win off that draw. And he slides it quickly to Dobson. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Denies him in front. And he takes the pass. Avoids the poke check. The Senators take it along the wall. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Puck picked up in the open ice.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
And it's a quick pass to Dobson. Taken along the wall by Holmstrom. Moves the puck into the D zone. Pellick's taking it from his own end. Here's a chance. Sends the puck across. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Grabs the puck at center. Takes it to the net. Swing and a miss. And that's intercepted by Martin.
New York's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good positions to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. New York's got it in their own zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Moves it to Mayfield. The Islanders play it along the wing. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Amadio. Looking to set up offensively. Broken up by Peugeot. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Duclair. Trying to shake loose. He's in, all alone. And that was stopped. Here's a shot. Oh, there's one more. The Senators have it now. He's done a little jump with the pass. Sends it over. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. New York's won the draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. Odd man rush. Here's a shot. Shuts him down. Slides the puck over. New York's got him along the wall. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Handles the pass at center. Handles it again. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. New York's coaching staff have to feel good about this one. Yes, it was a dogfight, but their team totally dictate the pace of play out tonight.
Yeah, the puck was on their stick for the majority of
charge tonight. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Islanders kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Loses the coverage there. Moves it to the middle, and that doesn't go as it's off the stick. Barzal's lugging the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Buffalo's gained possession. They go on the attack through center, and that's poked away. Goes right to the crease, and he's got the answer for that one. Pellick's got it in the defensive end. New York's got the puck against the half wall. And that's off a stick. Keeps a hold of the puck. And that's deflected off someone in front.
Line change.
Puck grabbed by Thompson. And a stick breaks that up. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Takes the pass. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Works it across to Romanov.
Wins determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance. Really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
On the deflection. Fantastic save. Feeds the puck across to Pajot. Great use of the stick here at center ice. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Quinn's got it along the wing. Hammers them into the boards. Gives them nothing in front. Denies them again.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Dishes it off. With possession along the wall. Looking for space along the blue line. Moves the puck. Here we go on the wraparound. Oh, it's straight out. It's straight out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save. Majority of shots to net. Not afraid to put it there. Now they've got to continue this pace and see if they can get ahead by more than one.
Slides it across to Thompson. Moves it quickly over to Pellick. The Islanders looking against the half wall. Passes it over. Rips it from the blue line. Oh, and it just stays out as he gets a piece of it with the glove. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Byram. Takes a shot. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Into the offensive end now. Along the half wall with the puck. Denies him on the slapper. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Here in the late goings of the period, the Sabres lead it 1-0. They win the draw and go on the attack. Blocked in traffic. From the top of the offensive zone here. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. They go on the attack from the left side. The pass in front! And that goes off someone in front. And he slides it quickly to Romanov. Takes that pass back at the point. Hammers a shot! Scores! Matthew Barzal! The setters will glide into the dot. Martin's won possession. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Now a quick pass to Martin. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Tiptoes around the poke check. Shakes off the covering. And that shot dies in traffic. Slides it diagonally to Benson. Moves inside. Decides to think about it. Lets it fly. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Oh, and another stop.
Well, he does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James, but it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Here we go, and they've started playing the second period, and it's still anyone's game. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Islanders really haven't generated anything offensively.
Stars! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first two strikes will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
The Islanders win possession here in the open ice. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Dished on over to Peterka. Breakaway, and that's broken up.
Well, he thought he had a lot of time there, but the defender makes a great play, works hard to get back to position, and takes away the shot.
And that goes off a player. And that's broken up. McLeod's got the puck along the wing. Look out, here they come on the attack. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Barzal.
New York's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. The Islanders have it in the offensive end. Luukkonen's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
Buffalo's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Taken by Romanov. Here's a rip. Nowhere for that shot to go through.
Samuelson's fighting for an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to...
And they win it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goal. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Sabres have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Puck picked up by Romanov. Oh, look at this. Here's a shot from a bad angle. The Sabres will play the puck from behind the net. Across the line along the left wall. And now it's grabbed by Suter. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Romanov. Off a stick and they can't connect. The Islanders take it across the line. And he slides it quickly to Engvall. Blocked in traffic. From the point, they take control of it. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. And he sidesteps the check there. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Huge steal in his own end. Takes it and looks ahead. Sisnikas plays it against the boards. And that's easily turned aside. Here's a blast! Sizzling shot and he makes the save. Takes the return feed. The Sabres cross the line and gain the zone. Cutting to the slot. Oh, big-time save by Sorokin. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but 2 consecutive saves.
Puck scooped up by Engvall. The Islanders will play it in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Receives the pass. On the attack along the boards. From the point, big time stop. And that's stolen by Lee. Teed up and turned away on his part.
Samuelson's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. Takes the puck at the point. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Shuts him down. Pass across to Peterka. Drives to the sweet spot. Redirected in front. Great save by the goaltender on that redirect.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Back to the blue line. Feeds it over. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Sabres are up 3-1. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. To the low slot. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes
it. Taking it away, and he comes up big. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
New York's had the puck a ton in this game, so it often is difficult to find yourself trailing in it. And you know that there's some frustration when it comes to that, but the coaching staff will be telling them, in particular between the second and third intermission, to stick with the game plan, continue to be urgent, but be a little more aggressive around the net and get net fun on every shot.
Here we go, one-man rush. Grabbed along the boards by Benson. Puck grabbed by Darlene. And that caroms off a body in traffic. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Pellick.
Oh, James, he's still down after that huge hit. He's really struggling and laboring, and you just got to hope that he's okay.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Sabres have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. New York's got possession here in their own end.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
The Sabres gain possession in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Tries to get the puck to Palmieri. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. What a steal in his own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Buffalo's got possession here in the neutral zone. Across the line from center. Slides it across. New York's got control of the puck. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Feeds it over to McLeod. Pushes it across to Byron. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Great reach with the poke check by Mayfield. The Islanders have it from their own end. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. Moves it around along the half wall. And it's a quick pass to Byron. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. And that's picked up by Mayfield. New York's got the puck against the boards. And that's blocked from someone in front. The Islanders slide the puck near the point. Takes a bump but hangs on. Krebs plays the puck. Tries to the paint. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trick because you weren't moving your feet.
The Islanders come up with the defensive zone draw. And now he moves it quickly to Palmieri. New York's got the puck along the wall. And that's blocked.
Palmieri's been really impressive tonight, in particular on that last play, James. I mean, the wherewithal to keep your eye on the prize, eye on the puck, and just redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's attack mentality, and he has it tonight.
Reaches out and uses the stick. Slides it over with pace to Pulock. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Pajot's got it against the boards. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Howard stick handling in his own zone.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
New York's penalty killers get a hold of it.
Horvat's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware that puck's on his stick.
And he takes the feed. Takes a shot and makes a save. Intercepted in the offensive end by McLeod. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. From the open ice, they gain the line. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. New York's gained possession. Good stand-up hit. The Islanders played along the boards. New York's got it in the neutral zone. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Mellanston's crossed the line and gained the zone. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Pelech. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. New York's looking to break out. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. And he slides it quickly to Dobson. Answered the call on that play.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He outbattles the players in front of him to make it.
The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Dishes it off. The Islanders gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Clifton's taking it from his own end. Now a quick pass to Quinn. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Stops him cold. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. The Sabres found a way to win this one, despite chasing the game more than dictating the play tonight.
Yeah, they certainly didn't have control of the game. The puck wasn't on their stick very much, but hey, at the end of the day, if you put it in more than your opponent, you're the one that's victorious.
teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Senators have won the draw, and we are now underway. Steps inside. Blocked him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Answers the call with a big save. Moves the puck over to Benson. Quick feed to Thompson. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Works the puck across the line. Snaps one on net. Glove saved by Olmark. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that shot goes off the outside of the iron.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals. And this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
A centering chance. Picked off in front. Driving right to the front. And he opts to wait for more support. Quinn's going to play it against the half wall. Runs for the blue line. Let's go! Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rock.
Well, he nailed it, didn't he, James? Perfect weight transfer. Beat the goaltender clean.
Buffalo's got a hold of the puck off the draw. From center, they get into the attacking area. Levels them with the hit. Greenway's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Buffalo's up 1-0. Norris wins the draw inside the neutral zone. Rocks him on the play. The Sabres get a hold of it. Clifton's got the puck. Here's a pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Tees it up. Too much traffic in the lane. The Senators gain control of the puck. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Here's a short pass to Jensen. And that's picked off in the defensive end.
Buffalo's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck. And when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But if it has to translate to something, this is still a close game.
Quick pass across to Patterson. Perron's got it in the offensive zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Shot, and that's blocked away. Taken by Thompson. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Shot! Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. And that's knocked away. Oh, here we go. Moves it to the middle.
This is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, you're a goaltender. You play your angles. You know your set positions. But you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Senators win the faceoff. Moves it to Sanderson. And he takes the feed. And he takes the dish. The Senators carry it along the wall. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Quinn. Still has possession. Quick pass to Kachuk. Tiptoes across the blue line. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, big time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with It's a bone crusher.
And turns aside the slapper with ease. Puck picked up by Quinn. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. Takes it to the front. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Ullmark. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Greenway. Tries in front. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods at critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2, the middle frame, ready to go. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Buffalo's lead as a result of them just being hounds on the puck, James. I mean, they're firing on all cylinders. Every player is moving and closing quickly with their stick.
The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a breakaway. The Senators get a hold of the puck off the draw. Great use of the twing as he pokes that one away. Quick pass over to McLeod. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
The Senators have it now. Nice zone entry from the middle. Ottawa's on the attack. Look out. And now it's grabbed by Zetterlund. Trying to shake the defender. He's in.
Oh, that's off target. How do you miss that?
You can just see his body language right now, James. He can't believe it. I think he was trying to outweight the goaltender a little too fine, and he misses.
And he coughs it up with the pass. Tremendous stop by Luukkonen.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. The Sabres have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. The Senators win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the entire group that they're playing against.
Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check.
Ottawa's got to find a way back into this game, and it starts shift by shift and building momentum and trying to attack lanes. The mojo's got to change. The momentum's got to shift. The body language certainly has to show it as well.
The Sabres are in transition. Here's an odd man rush. Fires it. Denies him in close.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Passes it in front. Puts it off the post. Oh, another great save right there.
Man, is he ever quick on this.
Trying to get a step. He's in all alone. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Toss it up in the neutral zone.
The Sabres have picked up yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
Here's a chance. Too much congestion blocks the shot. And he gets a glove on it to keep it at bay. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Back at the point, they set it up.
So much pressure on this shift. They have their opponent running around everywhere, really chasing the game. This is exactly what you want.
Slides the puck to Clifton. The Sabres take it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Krebs. What a steal in his own end.
Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. Allmark's had a difficult time tonight, James. He struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really has been firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there.
And he's got that one.
Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice.
Perron's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves the puck up to top. Slides it to Thompson. Takes the feed. Feeds it to Thompson. The Sabres played along the wing. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside. So good. Rasmus Dahlin. Buffalo's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for the majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Looks to set up at the point now. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Buffalo's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. The Sabres are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're back to stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Gives it right back. Quick feed to Jensen. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Taken by Power. Quick feed to Peterka. Buffalo's got it along the wall. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
And the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
The Sabres win the draw. Blocked in front. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. From the point, looks to make something happen. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. And here comes the judgment from the official. Dahlin's called for tripping. He's off to the box. A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some big hits. He scores!
The Sabres probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop. And they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Ottawa's got a small window to go to work here on this power play with the penalty expired. Tries to feed it over to Byron. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Man advantages up, both teams back to even strength. The Senators gain possession. Handles the puck. Handles the pass. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a short pass to Sanderson. And they cough it up in the neutral zone.
Buffalo's defended extremely well throughout this game, whether it's the neutral zone or into their own zone as well. They push everything to the perimeter, a reason why the goaltender's staring down a shutout right now.
How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. Sends a pass over. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Buffalo's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. Scores! And they finally get one!
Well, and they break through. They finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they've played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting a goal.
The Sabres get a hold of the draw. Now over to Darlene. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Moves it up through the middle for the right. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. And he can't hang on after that hit. Passes it to Patterson. And he loses control here. Here's a backhander. How did he stop that one?
Cousins is really showing his nose for the net and his tenacity around the puck. He stumbles and he's off balance. Listen, the puck is not in the perfect position to shoot, but he manages to corral it and still get it to the net. These are the types of efforts it takes to win big games.
Hammers it on net. Wow! It's in the back of the net for an own goal. The Senators don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Buffalo's got possession here in the neutral zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Loses the coverage there. Oh, and just gets a piece of it. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, it's been a complete blowout, James. Now you take a penalty and it stops the clock. It's a frustrating night. You just want to move on.
Ottawa's won the draw. Slides the puck across to Giroux. Ottawa's got it against the boards. Cuts to the front. Gets down low and blocks the shot. The Senators have it behind the cage. Nearing the final minute of the third. And a great save.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
The Senators have it now. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Poked away by Power. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck.
The top power play unit showing a little bit of frustration there as they weren't able to execute. No luck around the net, but the second unit will come out with time on the clock. They'll want to make sure well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why he spends so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. The Sabres win the draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. And the crowd's on their feet saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
The Senators take control of the face-off. Shot from the wall. Oh, he needed to make that save with time on the net.